My name is Sophie Nicole, and this is Subnautica, Part 2. I haven't come up yet with a snappy, clever title for the series, and I might not, because I'm not very good at that. So, for right now, it's just Subnautica Modded, Part 2. I haven't done anything since the last game, except played around. I swam around a little bit. I didn't scan anything or pick anything up, but I did get a "you're gonna thirst to death and shrivel up like a sponge" notification. So let's fix that.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, and the players, disposable light sources. I never use them. They just, twirl the thing. I just don't like them. Like, as far as I'm concerned, they're very nearly useless. So I'm going to swim around a little bit and gather some some resources. And as I do that, I'm going to scan a bunch of things. Excuse me, I've recently had Pepsi. So, pardon the soils. Pardon the sounds you may hear. Cable coral, we're gonna need some of that. Oh, but I don't have a knife yet. Son of a bitch. Yeah, anyway, oh, you're further away than I thought you were. I don't really use the flares, so the ones that you initially get, like, they burn out after a little while, and they shed light, but I just don't care. So I don't use them. I'm going to scan a bunch of things, and here, after a little while, we'll go through them and see what they all say, and, have a grand old time. Oh yeah, the limestone chunks. So the limestone chunks, you've got stone outcroppings like this that are limestone, slate, and sandstone. And as you can see there, the limestone, when you smash them, they can give you either titanium, which is the basic metal used in most construction, or copper, one or the other. There's also sandstone. Now you can find limestone basically everywhere.
Oxygen.
And a crash fish. Can I get a scan off of the crash fish? No, it's gone. Where'd it go? Crash fish? Scan? There we go. That's one of the first ones I've ever gotten a scan for crash fish. That's exciting. Anyway, in little caves like this, you can find obviously acid shrooms, but those are fucking everywhere in the shallows. You can also find Jesus Christ, quartz, creature egg. That's probably a crash fish egg. You can find the limestone deposits. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Leave me the hell alone! Goddamn! Holy shit! Would you fuck off? Goddamn! Gasopods. Let's get a scan on these. Gasopods are the cow, or what's that one? The dugong? Not the dugong. Well, anyway, they're basically the cow of 45, 46 beta. They can't really hurt you except for the Gasopods that they deposit, which are acidic. Filters. And they just sort of float away from you when you come near. Copper's helpful. Anyway, you can get copper and titanium from the limestone deposit. Are you serious? I hate crash so fucking much. Titanium and copper from...
30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm working on it. From limestone deposits. And you can get silver, gold, and lead from the sandstone deposits, which occur in a variety of places, but including kelp forests like this, and grassy plateaus, one of which is over there, and we'll go over there here shortly and troll around and see if we can't find a wreck or two, and unlock some stuff. The problem with kelp forests is these bastards. They are very shark-like and playful. You'll see them playing with titanium debris, but they are also very aggressive. Oh, Jesus, my health is very low. I'm starting to get hungry again also, and thirsty. So why don't we go over here, go back to there. Well, actually, there's a wreck here. Let's see if I can't get parts to a seaglide. 1 out of 2. Most of them you need at least 2 scans in order to get one. The tools and machines anyway, the counter and other
New blueprint acquired.
specifically aesthetic items you can usually just scan to once. But if it's actually useful, you're probably going to need to scan it multiple times. Especially the Cyclops. Holy Christ, the Cyclops. You require so many fucking scans for that motherfucker. It's kind of ridiculous. Is that all of the wreck? I mean, I did unlock the Sea Glide. That was the main thing I was hoping for. Did I unlock the beacon? No, I need another beacon. Piece. Let's pick this. That's not what I wanted. Let's pick this up.
Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
It's 2 in-game hours. And, oh, I haven't, scanned one of you yet. Peepers are fucking great. I prefer the Oculus, which is a relative species of peeper. Come back here, you little bastard. But, like, peepers are great. I may have to resort to munching on some fucking creepvine. You can take a knife to the creepvines and get creepvine samples, which have a number of crafting applications, including synthetic fibers. Not synthetic fibers, the other ones. Basic fibers? I don't remember. Whatever it is. And there we go. And you can also eat them, but they only give like 2 or 3.
Calorie intake recommended.
I'm working on it. Damn. They only give like 2 or 3 food and 1 or 2 hydration, so it's very inefficient. I was hoping I could find some more salt, but I guess I'm going to have to range further out for that. I did pick up 1 or 2 pieces of salt earlier, and that'll give me a little bit of water to work with. One of the things that you can unlock pretty early, and I will show you when we get up here.
New blueprint acquired.
Up here.
Lubricant is essential in construction of vehicles and power plants.
Yes. In fact, I lost all track of what I was saying. So as you may have noticed there when I scanned the Sea Glide fragment, if you already have the blueprint for the thing you're scanning, in the default game, or in the vanilla game I should say, it gives you 2 titanium, no matter what the recipe is, no matter what the fragment is. There's a mod that I have downloaded that gives you between 2 and 10 components of that thing, because that makes way more sense. And you saw it gave me lubricant and...
will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
It gave me a battery and some lubricant and some wire or whatever, which was helpful. You may also notice that I have unlocked bleach, which you can craft to make 2 units of disinfected water. The disinfected water has... Listen, lady. The disinfected water has more volume in it, more fluid, and you get 2 of them per craft, and it requires 1 coral tube sample, and 1 salt for the bleach, which we're going to need to go do here immediately.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There we go. Let me first, however, not equipment, get a survival knife so that I can actually get the...
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
In fairness, though, like, this isn't much of a weapon, it's more of a tool. I only have 2 salt right now. Let's put you... No, wait. Put you in the first quick bind slot, you in the second, you can be in the third, and you in the fourth. What did I unlock? And when did I... Oh, the power cell, right. Power cells require 2 batteries, so once you make the battery, oh, you can now make a power cell. Look at that. What the hell?
Survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
The flares will burn out after a while.
Receiving pre-recorded distress call laying back.
This is LifePod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Is there not another radio message? I thought there was already one waiting. Anyway, since I'm standing around not doing much of anything, limestone outcrops. You can pause if you'd like. Scattered wreckage. Brain coral. They're helpful if you desperately need oxygen. Coral shell plate. Giant coral tubes. Table coral. Crash fish. Ugly little bastards. Stalker. Also kind of ugly. Excuse me. Gasopods. More about gasopods. The rabbit ray. They're kind of cute. Bladderfish. Funny looking bastards. Boomerang. All these names, by the way, as I understand it, and I might be wrong about this, but as I understand it, in universe, this is supposed to be your PDA, like generating names for these things somehow. Peeper. More about the peeper. Floaters. Shuttlebug. Shuttlebug makes me think of, what was that old show called? Red Dwarf. I said mushroom. Creepvine. Creepvine seeds. Sulfur plant. The sulfur plant being the thing that the crashfish nest in. Blue palm. Veined nettle. And writhing weed. I like that the game gives you information on a bunch of different things, a lot of which don't really have any direct, like, use in the game, right? Like the nettle,
water
like,
ration ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death. Seek fluid intake.
working on it. Like the veined nettle, it doesn't give you anything. It's not useful in crafting or anything. But it gives you information on it, right? It's the little details that make the world building pop.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay. I thought I had a nutrient block in my inventory. So these are the nutrient blocks, which give you 75 food, which is really good. In the vanilla game, you cannot craft these. Ever. Which, given that you have essentially a 3D printer, why not? So there's a mod. Oh, it's dark. There's a mod that I downloaded that lets you adjust crafting recipes, and that's one of the crafting recipes I added. I still can't craft any right now because I don't have the stuff. I think I made it require
Emergency. A
Let's
quantum
take a look at this. This is
detonation
very
has
cool.
occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
That is so fucking cool. And now you can make the radiation suit.
For your convenience,
That
the radiation suit has been added to your blueprint database.
detonation. It's not showing here. That detonation creates a radiation zone. There are a couple of life pods inside that radiation zone. So we're going to have to acquire the radiation suit before we go to those. Jesus, I'm having trouble. Fiber mesh, that's what it was. The creepvine cluster, the creepvines make fiber mesh. I also need lead. So it's worthwhile going out to find lead and other things. Gary fish. They're very funny looking. And they don't give you very much by way of nutrients. I think they give you like 13 food. Radiation suit. Now, wrong button. Let's I mean, I suppose we could go deal with that, but I want to get the radiation suit first. Let's deal with the radiation suit. You can find sandstone deposits in this biome. This biome. Look, I know. Okay. There. Now we have.
Acquired.
Now we have the stuff for the thing. Mobile vehicle bay, that's helpful. I need 2 more of those. I wish I had a scanner room.
30 seconds.
If I had a scanner room, I could just queue it up and be like sandstone deposits, and then it would pop all of the sandstone deposits all over the place, and I could just, save time. But no, it's still early game yet. Hoover fish. Does this go down? No, it's just a little bitty cave system. Oh! Leave me alone, I'm just taking scans. Fuck off. Anyway. Before we were so rudely interrupted. I was saying something, and I don't remember what it was. Yeah, sandstone. Boy, it seems like we need oxygen real frequently. It's almost like we have to breathe constantly or something. Yeah, you can find sandstone deposits like on the walls and shit, but I don't actually see any, which is incredibly annoying. I'm finding basically everything but. Go away. Salt. Salt is helpful. You can find salt in this biome also, obviously. You know what? I think we're just going to go out to the, over here. Yes, over here. Let me scan you and hope you don't bite me in the process. These are biters.
30 seconds.
I'm working on it. Just... There we go. And once again, we'll get back around to looking at the data in here in a little while. Oh, it's already 25 minutes. So maybe we can find a couple of bits of sandstone. That was not sandstone. And we can, oh, from here. The sand sharks are kind of derpy. Like, they can hurt you, but, like, I wouldn't call them, like, super duper apex predators. They're just derpsters. Bone sharks, on the other hand, seem off track.
Short-range scans suggest this biome extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Bone sharks, however, are fucked. Oh, there's one. It wasn't a complete loss.
Oxygen.
That was not silver. I was hoping it would be, but, you know, gold will be helpful too. Did I lose volume? No, I didn't. Okay, that's good. Switch that back up so I can refill. Okay, it's getting very close to my ideal stopping time here. Spadefish. If I remember correctly, spadefish are really good for, food source keepers. Ooh, yes, I need a few of these. Oh, laser cutters. We'll see why in a probably a
Silver
couple
waste
episodes.
wiring kits are an essential component of many habitat modules.
What the hell is that? Whatever. Another laser cutter fragment.
30 seconds.
I'm hearing a deep sort of sound. Oh, I thought that's what I heard. Hello. These are the best leviathans. They are reflex. Let's take a scan, Mr. Reefback Leviathan, and let's not let your tiger stock things attack me. Reefback Leviathans are cool as hell. And let's get scanning the tiger plants too, because we don't want them to feel left out, even though they're bastards. Now, tiger plants don't only grow on reefbacks, but you know, you usually find them there, at least one, which is annoying, but it'll be okay. 28 minutes. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do.
Detecting increased foreign bacteria levels in the water. Performing a self-scan is advised.
I'm gonna do a self-scan.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Detecting trace amounts of foreign bacteria. Continuing to monitor.
So you can see there's a wreck there, and you've seen the sandstone deposits and what they look like, and they form on those pillars there, and like on the edges here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over to that wreck, and I'm going to see if I can't find some other fragments to get blueprints from. And while I'm over here, I'm going to pick up some more sandstone. Break some more sandstone deposits and pick up gold, lead, and silver. And I will pick up with you guys in the next video, probably at the life pod. In the meantime, before the video ends, let's take a look at fiber mesh, some voice logs, and some databank entries. The sea moth.
Yeah.
Fucking, you little bastard. Where's my knife? See this disrespect? Where the bastard go? You better run. Anyway. See sea moth. Fucking love the sea moth. It's wonderful. So there's sea moth information. And some more information. Need to find moon pool fragments too. You can find those in wrecks like the one I highlighted below us. Then I might look around for some of that too. Biters. Those little bastards. Sand sharks. They're kind of derpy. Hooverfish. Oh, I didn't realize hooverfish were edible. That's interesting. Spadefish. Also kind of derpy looking, but they don't act as derpy. Reefback leviathans. More on reefback leviathans. They're very cool. Drooping stingers. You find those in caves. We found those in one of the caves in the kelp forest, I think. A few minutes ago. And a tiger plant. Yep. Tiger plant. Plante. I'm getting low on inventory space too. I might want to remedy that. That will come in the in-between times though. If I do inventory management, I'll handle that off camera and deal with finding some more silver ore, some lead, some more salt if I can find it. You can find salt in the grassy plateaus also. So I'll try to do all of that off camera and then meet back up with you at the life pod. In the meantime, this has been Subnautica.